February, there were 42 drivers behind Trevor Bayne when he crossed the finish line in this year's Daytona 500. 3 months later, as Trevor fights through health issues, he finds the same 42 drivers are still behind him.
It's been incredible to me. It's been an eye-opener. How supportive everybody in our sport is. I think that's one of the biggest things I've learned through all this. When Carl Edwards flew up and saw me in Minnesota, and Tony Stewart was flying his plane around, flying my family back and forth, and Jack is sending me up and back and forth on his plane, and these guys come out and hang out for the night. Michael McDowell's there for 5 days with me, and I think everybody in the garage texts me at least once to see how I was doing, so that means a lot to me. And another thing that has been put into perspective for me is how blessed we are to be race car drivers. You kind of get wrapped up in it sometimes, and you're always just going through the motions, and then when you got to sit there for 4 or 5 weeks and watch races, you realize how cool it is that you actually get to be the one driving it. So, you know, I'm actually, in a sense, I'm thankful for this eye-opener. You know, it has been tough at times, though, just like this week when I was like, hey, I'm ready to go, I'm 100%, and they had to hold the reins and just, you know, give me another week to make sure I'm back to that point where I can be competitive and run for wins. So, you know, I'm looking forward to hanging out this weekend and finally being at the track. It stinks not being in the car, but, you know, I'm also excited for Ricky getting to make his debut. He's deserved it, and I'm proud of everything Roush has been doing while I was gone, winning races, running up front. And, you know, we didn't miss too many beats here with the Wood brothers. Fortunately, a lot of those races were not on the schedule. Missing All-Star kind of crushed me, but, you know, hey, we're back now, and we're ready to go, ready as ever.
What a great attitude from a guy who was on top of the world to being sidelined. And Kenny, we should all learn something from that young man.